Welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sloan resurfaces, Eric vs. Leo, Melinda possessed, Everett's crazy interaction. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Friday, May 31st, 2024 are then. Anticipate Sloan Peterson Brady, Jessica Surfety, to skulk up on Nicole Walker, Dee Mara, Ariane Zucker. Coming up on Days of Our Lives, Eric Brady, Greg Vaughn, confronts Leo Stark, Greg Ricart. The walls near and on Melinda Trask, Tina Huang. Meanwhile, Jada Hunter, Elia Cantu, and Stephanie Johnson, Abigail Klein, have a shocking commerce with Everett Lynch aka Robert Bobby Stein, Blake Barris. Keep reading to find out what's coming up in the coming occasion of the Peacock Cleaner pieces. Sloan Peterson Brady resurfaces. DOOL spoilers for Friday, May 31st reveal that Sloan will resurface. Indeed, though everything assumes Sloan fled Salem, she's still near. In the daily exercise clip, Sloan sneaks into the Dee Mara manse, also blindsides Nicole. Trending. DOOL spoilers. Carla Vadi explains returning to the Salem writing scene and stories. Sloan probably wants to explain to Nicole. Sloan might suppose if she can get Nicole's sympathy, also, her charges might not be so severe. Sloan might indeed mention Nicole's own history of stealing babies. Still, Nicole is in no mood to talk to Sloan. In fact, Nicole hits Sloan so hard the babinapper spins around and has to use a table to keep from falling. Leo Stark brazen on Friday, May 31st, suckers can anticipate Eric to defy Leo. Eric will demand to know why Leo didn't say commodity. Leo might try to explain that he did, but just got punched in the face. Eric might not suppose this is a good enough reason, however. Of course, Leo might mention EJ Dee Mara's, Dan Feuereagle, deal with him. Leo might also start to question this whole situation. Perhaps Leo can earn redemption by proving that EJ isn't being completely honest. Melinda Trask, possessed. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Friday, May 31st reveal that the walls will close in on Melinda. Rafe Hernandez, Galen Gehring, formerly questioned Melinda about Sloan's fake relinquishment. Melinda claimed to know nothing, but she was the relinquishment attorney. So, as the pieces start to come together, Melinda could find herself in a lot of hot water. Trending. Days of Our Lives spoilers. Bobby's psyche fractures further. Third personality joins Everett. DOOL on F suckers can also anticipate Jada and Stephanie to have a shocking hassle with Everett. So, what does Everett do this time? Can someone get Everett to agree to get help for his dissociative identity complaint? Which plot are you looking forward to seeing the most on Friday, May 31st, 2024? What are your prognostications for Sloan, Nicole, EJ, and Eric? What does the unborn hold for Leo, Everett, Jada, Stephanie, and the other residers of Salem? Sloan resurfaces, Eric vs. Leo, Melinda possessed, Everett's crazy interaction at the sanitarium, Stephanie stopped by Marlena's office. Stephanie said she and Jada were eager to move forward with intervention. It's important to get Everett the help he needs. And the good news is, Jada is on her way over, Marlena said. In Marlena's office, Marlena assured Stephanie that it was normal for her to feel overwhelmed by the situation. With Everett being so resistant, well, it's gonna take everything we've to help him go through this, Marlena counseled. Marlena reiterated that she'd not be a part of the intervention, but she'd be near if demanded. At Everett's hostel room, Jada let herself in. The shower was running in the restroom, so Jada yelled out, "Bobby." The frontal office said you were then. Jada went into the restroom and got into the shower cube with a naked Bobby. "Bobby, I had the most terrible dream last night. I conceded. That I lost you," Jada rumored. "Lost me? That could no way be. You're my woman. Yuri Mrs. Bobby Stein. Now and ever," Bobby said. Bobby seized Jada and kissed her. "I pictured that you had a split personality," Jada said. "So, which one of me was sexier?" Bobby teased. Jada told Bobby about Everett. Bobby said not to worry. "There's no Everett," Bobby said. Stephanie walked into the restroom. Everett? What the hell is going on then? Stephanie asked. Everett startled awake from his dream. When Jada arrived at Everett's room, he was formally poured and dressed. Jada asked if he was okay. Everett admitted that he'd had an odd dream that he couldn't relatively flash back, and it had thrown him off. What are you doing then? Everett asked. I was hoping that we could talk, Jada said. Everett jounced yes as Stephanie knocked on the door. Stephanie walked in, and she and Jada pretended that they were surprised to see one another there. Am I supposed to believe that this was some kind of coexistence? Everett said. Stephanie and Jada admitted that they had coordinated their visit. We are then, because Dr. Evans suggested that we both talk to you, Stephanie said. Frustrated, Everett complained that Marlena would not leave his memory issues alone. Yes, there are gaps in my memory, but it's because I was in an auto accident, Everett argued. You know she does not believe that is the cause, Stephanie combated. Protective, Everett asked Stephanie how important Marlena had told her about him. Jada refocused out that Everett was no longer Marlena's case. And it's enough egregious that commodity veritably serious is going on with you, Jada said. Everett claimed that he'd punched Eric because of alcohol. You claimed you were Bobby Stein. You made a pass at me, Jada said. What? Everett said with surprise. Jada noted that it had happened the morning after the bar fight. Look, I know this is really confusing for you, not being suitable to flash back. But it was like you were two veritably different people history, Jada explained. Stephanie noted that Marlena had observed the jest. And she had believed that Everett had separated. She thinks you have did, Jada added. She thinks that I've multiple personality complaint? Everett asked incredulously. Everett chortled. Jada explained that Marlena's proposition was that Everett had developed the complaint as a managing medium when he'd suffered abuse as a child. Everett argued that the proposition didn't make sense. Why does Jada only flash back you as Bobby when I only know you as Everett? Stephanie asked. And you do not flash back cheating on me with Stephanie, Jada added. Stephanie reminded Everett that he'd no memory of his nonage. You have an alter pride, and he exists to cover you, Jada said. I do not need any protection, Everett combated. As Stephanie advised Everett not to keep his history buried, a frustrated Everett screamed at Stephanie, shut up. Stephanie and Jada goggled wide-eyed. Everett does not need to know any of that. And I am going to make sure he no way does, Bobby growled. Bobby smiled at Jada, and he told her that he missed her. Bobby, what are you doing? Jada asked. Bobby reached for Jada, and she pushed him down. Baby, you are my woman. Bobby said pleadingly. When Jada mentioned the divorce, Bobby argued that the divorce was invalid because Everett had inked the papers. Why would you want to be married to me? Jada asked. You know the answer to that. Because we were so good together, Bobby said. Jada reminded Bobby that he cheated on her and had planned to propose to Stephanie. No, that was Everett. Everett bought the ring for Stephanie. Sorry, but the putrefied queen thing is not really my vibe. No offense, Bobby said. Bobby argued that his relationship with Jada was real. Jada appeared shocked.